Hey angels, I just pulled up to rehearsal and parked and I am about to go in. I really desperately need to stretch because we're gonna do a lot of moving today, and I really need to stretch my body because I was in the car for about like 12 hours yesterday. So my neck is feeling it, my body's feeling it, and I really need to loosen up. Also, I wanted to let y'all know, if you perform and you are find yourself driving to rehearsal where you have the capabilities to just like practice and warm up and sing out, I'm telling you, Bedchem by Sabrina Carpenter is the best warm-up song ever, because it has all the entire range. It has the head voice, it has the mixed belt, but I bet we'd have really good Bedchem. Hey, look me up, I'm not tired, I know it just makes sense. Like, it just makes sense. So like, yeah, for sure, if you're finding yourself singing in the car and you need to warm up your voice, Bedchem. And I also have like a couple other options of really great pop songs for warming up. So if you would like a playlist or a list, let me know. Hello, Mr. Tree. I don't know if you can see all the way, but here's the rehearsal fit. Crop, pants, thrifted, Ross, clearance from Hot Topic years ago, Hallmark, a gift from my mommy. Let's fucking go! Let's go! So as soon as I got into rehearsal, I immediately started to stretch and get my body nice and ready for all of the blockography that they like to call it, that we were going to do for the day. And the choreographer, Phil, was working on all of the ensemble moves and even pulled us off to the side so that the Dynamites could work on their stuff so that we could plug it back in with the rest of the group. We even got to see one of our finalized costumes. This is going to be the ending number outfit, so I am incredibly excited. Okay, y'all, I just wrapped up with rehearsal. Today was so much fun! Oh my gosh, today was so much fun. I feel like it finally kind of clicked to me today that I got cast in one of my literal dream roles. And as we were practicing, it was like, wait just a minute. I am the part that I fucking manifested. This is so exciting, bro. I am so excited. It is turning out so beautiful. We have a week off, so I'm going to spend that time brushing up on some of the other songs and choreography that we've already learned. I'm just going to be black and white and be honest, because I'm healing this part of me that loves theater so much, but it's just a fact in theater. And somebody posted on here on TikTok as well saying, like, if you're gonna cast your friends in a musical in all of the lead roles, just don't do the show, or don't hold auditions. Or hold auditions only for ensemble, because if you already know who you're gonna cast, why put anybody else through the trouble? You know what I mean? And act like you're going to even consider them if you already know in your mind that you're going to cast your best friend because it's a dream role that they've wanted, or you've only envisioned the show being portrayed with your friends. And you know, I love it. I really do, because it really is lovely to be able to trust somebody enough to carry these roles. But if, in my honest, humble theater enthusiast opinion, some of those casting choices were not accurate for those characters, the people that they chose for the performers. Some of them couldn't sing the parts. So I feel really blessed being in this role and knowing that it's in good hands. Does that make sense? Not to shade or do anything mean or say anything mean to those individuals that already performed in the roles in those previous productions that I did. They did fantastic. But you know, like in your brain, this is why people become directors when they're musical theater performers most of the time, because they have such a specific vision for how they want it to look and feel, and because they can't get cast, they end up starting to direct stuff. And I know that's not the case with everybody. Directing is just a natural avenue to enter into when you're in the theater world, but yes, that is the case sometimes. But listen, you guys, if you are in the area, please, 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 please come out and support Prince William Little Theater's production of Hairspray. It is community theater, and to be honest, I feel like this is the most community I have felt in any community theater production I've ever done, and I've done a lot of community theater. It feels so humble, the way that we're co-creating and the way that the director and everybody involved is spitballing ideas and taking into consideration the actors' suggestions. And it's a really beautiful collaboration. And I understand and know that this is going to be the best one that I've performed in. So I'll add a little clip of our rehearsals so that you guys can feel convinced. And I hope to see you there. And I'm welcome to the 60s. I'm welcome to the 60s. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And one time it's time to make me feel like you. Something fresh, something
First, let's take a pit stop at this Venus stand.
Hey, mama, take a chance.
Rose to the tears and so now take a dance.
Here in the city for a workshop. This was my first professional open call that I went to for a while, and everybody knew each other. Nice. Hey y'all, we out here. We out here, gang. What's up? We got some more bolts. I just pulled up, you can't really see, but it just keeps going. The signups for this call started at 8:30, and I showed up around 8 when I got my spot in line. And there were some people that showed up at 7 and some even earlier. I even saw one of my friends from an old production of Spring Awakening that we did together. This open call was filled to the brim with so many different kinds of people, but everybody was incredibly kind and super uplifting to each other.
Wow, that color suits you, and you're just, the aura is popping. It's just, it's just like you have the kindest eyes, and the skin is glowing, like, so, let's just dance each other all day.
Y'all, I'm in the bathroom right now at this open call, and I just had to show you, look, please add your own words of praise, and they have a little Sharpie. And on the mirror, we have little inspirational notes. Like, I'm not even kidding. I could probably cry. You have everything you will ever need inside. Are you trying to have me Viola Davis cry before this audition? You are one of one. Yes, absolutely. I need to figure out what I'm gonna write. But first I'm gonna use the bathroom and then I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna get a pink one. And what's coming to me is, all right, I made it a little big, but I wrote, any feelings of rejection is just protection. What is meant for you will never miss you. Because I know I needed to hear that at an audition way back when I started auditioning. Oh, this lighting is everything. Ooh, look at bathroom lighting. Alrighty guys, I am home. I just sat down from my day today. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Today was a very busy day, but I feel so good about what I left in that audition room today. I made dinner. I made cauliflower soup with roasted cauliflower, onions, garlic, and vegetable stock with a little bit of vegetable bouillon for flavor. And then I added some flaky biscuits. And I have my little drink in my original Wicked Broadway cup. Yes, with my silly straw. And I made a green tea with cherry juice, lion's mane, mushroom, and a little bit of cane syrup for sweetener. So I'm gonna enjoy my evening and eat dinner and rest. These are a couple miscellaneous clips from my adventures. So I recently took a yoga class at Grounded, which I've been trying to go there for a minute now. It's a plant store, wellness space, and coffee shop. And they have one of the best drinks I have ever had in my entire 26 years of living. Started getting into matcha because it helps my body feel energized without having the crash of drinking coffee. And this matcha was otherworldly. It was so delicious and creamy and cool. I'm a matcha nigga now. And the yoga class was just as exceptional. I've never taken a yoga class that was taught by a woman of color before. Her name was Aaliyah also, which was really cool and aligned. And I felt so seen, and I really felt like I pushed my body confidently. Everybody in the class was a person of color as well, so that was incredibly exciting. Later that week, I ended up going to a crystal shop because I picked up a spot on Fridays doing readings at Rising Phoenix in Manassas. From now until further notice, I'm going to be setting up my cards and my table on Fridays from 1 to 5 p.m. just to offer and be available to those interested in intuitive readings. I'm insanely grateful to the shop owner for allowing me to come through. So hopefully, if you guys are in the area, you'll come and see me on a Friday. Once the crystal shop was closed for the evening, I walked 5 minutes up the street to my second venue of the day, which was at a Cajun restaurant for their first Friday event. Their first Friday of every month in Manassas, they shut down the streets, and it is a massive party with live music. This is the before, and this is the after we kicked things off. I had my table set outside, and so many folks swung by my table to get a reading from me. I had some familiar faces come through, which was amazing, and it was just an all-in-all beautiful evening. I'm super excited to keep offering my services at this event every first Friday, and the owner was incredibly kind to let me keep coming through.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
I missed you all day.
Yeah.
To make sure you're still coming.
Oh yeah,
tonight.
no, we're
so
locked
busy.
in. We're locked in. I appreciate you. How are you feeling? Good. Right on.
It was the absolute perfect night for First Friday. It was the most beautiful weather, and it was just an amazing energy to support local businesses. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay cosmic.